Hey attackers, Insane Mike here. Time for a video update. I'm going to be talking about a set of figures here that I think are weird and hilarious. And that's why I have them. They're called Bendy Monsters. They came out in 2006 from a company called Accoutrements. And here we go. I'm going to show you. I think I've got the whole set, and I'll explain. There's two per card here. These are them right here. Yes. So you have on this one King Captor versus the Hound of Hades, and then coming up we have Lady Gorgon versus the Green Harpy. Scary stuff. And then last but not least, my two favorites, Prince Reptilian versus Lord Hydra. I just really like the face on the reptilian guy. He's cool, and he's got like wings for some reason. Probably the best looking one out of this is the Lord Hydra, because you know these cheap ass little bendy toys that you could get like out of a gumball machine or whatever, or cheap ass prizes at like a carnival. It's basically just a wire on the inside of these so you can bend, and it would stay when you bend it, and then it's just a horrible sculpt, rubber on top of it. And it only works in this because like the Hydra is like serpentine, like a snake kind of thing, so it can be thin, and the detail on it could be a little bit better because it's way smaller. And unlike trying to do more of a humanoid type character where like this guy here, and there's no muscle, it's just rubber on top of the wire. I'm pretty sure I've got the whole set, because on the back they show the ones that you're missing on each one, so I'm pretty sure I've got them all. The Hound of Hades is super cool because, it's Hellhound, Cerebus, I guess, to avoid any copyright, I guess, or whatever. But, so it's a dog, a three-headed dog, but the heads are green. Look at that. Look at his green heads. And a snake-like green tail. I'm hoping it's a tail. I mean, it's not, because the end looks like kind of like a little rocket ship there. It's not red, so we know it's not his red rocket, so that's good. And then this one here, so okay, I should look to see the age, like how old you have to be to play with these toys. That doesn't really say. It just says if you're under 3 you shouldn't play with them. Yeah, not suitable for children under 3, but it's okay with everybody after that. But the disturbing part of this, like the Green Harpy here, some kind of like, I'm assuming dragon type body with a green woman's head on it, and the disturbing part, since this is a kid's toy, it's got boobs, but the best is that, I don't know if you can see it, they have nipples. It has nipples. So, the Gorgon doesn't. She's been eating Sour Patch Kids. That explains her face there. Oh, bummer. The snakes don't have the wire in them, so you can't move the snakes. But yeah. Yeah, the Harpy has nipples. It's just weird. Anyway, I don't know much about this accoutrement company. I'm assuming they just do, cheap ass toys. But apparently these are a re-release, redo of some bendy figures that came out in the 80s. Don't know if it's the same company. I couldn't find any information out about that. But apparently these were released once before, and these are new paint jobs. These are the new paint jobs. They purposely decided in this day and age, well, in 2006 anyway, with the technology where toys are at, they decided a green woman's head, green dog heads are are suitable current paint jobs. Yeah. These two are still my favorite. Both of them I really like. Really like his face, his head. And then, the Hydra's is just cool. Anyway, so yeah, 5-inch bendy characters. All monster horror themed. So there you go. That is my video update. Wait, I could do another one. If we're on the topic of like just bad horror related items, I have a book here. It's a Scholastics book, mind you. So this was, some grade schooler ordered this book at some point. Wasn't me. I found this at like Goodwill. It's Monsters and Villains of Movies and Literature. There's a lot of things wrong with this book. Mostly the art and the decision for not just the art itself, but like, first of all, like the anatomy and the body positions and perspectives are so bad. Here's the Bride of Frankenstein, jumping over a huge pile of clothes or something. I don't know what she's doing. The ballerina of Frankenstein, maybe. Let me find some other ones here. And again, like, perspectives are bad. And why they would do some of these bizarre perspectives is beyond me. Like, some of these angles don't make sense why they would do them if they can't do them proper. Here's the creature from the Black Lagoon. Like, supposed to be coming at you there, but it just looks like he's just got a giant head. Where was it? The Nosferatu. There's Nosferatu in here. And it's the same thing. He's just got a giant head. But I know what they're going for. They're trying to go for some like a perspective shot, like an upward camera angle kind of shooting down. Here's, again, a Gorgon. Well, Medusa in particular. Posing for her Sports Illustrated swimsuit spread. Yeah, that's a scary, scary pose, right? But I also love, too, like, how in the art, the snakes and the color they just blend it straight into her forehead like that. It's awesome. This book is so awesome. So it's got a lot of monsters in it. Some like from straight specific like films or televisions, because we got like the Morlocks here from the Time Machine. But like, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's dancing. He's a happy little dancing Morlock. And then you've got like the Jabberwocky. When you get into some of like more animal specific type monsters, they look better. So this artist can do animals per se. Like, here's a Cerberus here too. Another 3-headed hound of hell guarding the gates of hell. So not only is the art bad, shockingly bad, but some of the creatures and characters they put in here are mind-blowing. So you've got everything in here from like vampires, werewolves, mummies. Then you've got, if I can find it here, we got Quasimodo, Phantom of the Opera. See, okay, here's an animal. Moby Dick is in this. Moby Dick, one of the scariest monsters of all time. But that's a pretty decent looking whale. It's not bad. And of course, I can't find what I'm looking for. I know he's here somewhere. So you got all these. You got zombies. You got all these creature from the Black Lagoon. All these classic monsters. And then in this children's scholastics book, you have Jason Voorhees. Again, what is that position? What is that pose there? And then you get this really cool shot of him trapped underwater, like from the end of part 6, beginning of part 7. I'm going to read you a little bit of what is in this children's book. Okay. It's got like kind of like some stats based on his look and body. Face. A mask hides Jason's deformed face. On some occasions, he wears a bag over his head to hide his features. Voice. Eerily silent, he never utters a word of explanation during any of the chilling murders he commits. Machete. Jason employs a variety of methods to kill his victims, but a razor-sharp machete is his weapon of choice. Jason possesses superhuman strength and the strange power to recover from any injury. Machete, bullets, axes, and toxic waste can't stop him. Jason Voorhees is a silent, unstoppable killer who commits a series of gruesome murders without uttering a single word. And this is amazing. Not only Jason Voorhees is in this book, but then you also have Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter. Cannibal Hannibal Lecter. Does it say anything about his cannibalism in here? Again, check out that wacky perspective. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Dr. Hannibal the Cannibal Lecter is a genius who can boast of being a psychiatrist, count, and culinary artist. However, he is also a torturer, cannibal, and serial killer in this children's book. This book is awesome. Anyway, so that's some of the more oddities in my collection. Weirdo stuff that I think is hilarious and I'm proud to say that I own. But hey, that's just me, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we will talk to you next time. Bye.